right, I'm Przekurat. We're at Lake Fork today. I fished the Bassmaster Elite Series. Just finished up today. I actually had a huge day out on Lake Fork. Ended up weighing 36 pounds, 12 ounces. It was the craziest day of fishing I've had in a long time. How I caught all my fish today, obviously live scoping. A lot of these guys are doing it out here. I love live scoping. I mean, I think it's obviously the next best thing. I mean, there's no more wasted casts. There's no more, doing things like that. As far as settings go and stuff like that, on how I kind of caught my fish today and what I tend to do, distance out, I keep that somewhere between 80 and 90 feet. I never go past, 90 feet. I can't even cast 90 feet, to be completely honest with you. So my target range is always in that, 30 to 60 foot range for actually catching a fish. So I feel like going past 80 feet, you're kind of just shooting in the dark at that point. You always want that fish in that range. As far as gain goes, I generally stay in that 68 to 72% range. That's kind of, where I fall in. When in lower light conditions, like in mornings and stuff like that, I'll always turn that gang down to about 68. And then, as sunnier, brighter skies come in, I'll turn that gang up to about 72. Up or down 2 is basically what I go on. And, other stuff that I do with Livescope, no secrets really. I generally keep my bottom, 5 feet from wherever the depth I'm fishing is. So if it's, per se, 20 feet deep, I'll put that at 25 feet for my bottom. Try and keep it the same, because when you see a fish, you want to know how big that fish is. You want to know if it's a largemouth or a drum or something like that. So keeping the same, bottom depth lets you know, because when you start changing that more, you have a hard time, recognizing if that is a bass or if that is a giant carp or something like that. So
right.
Just some small things.
What about color gain and color limit? Do you do it? What do you do with those?
Honestly, color gain, I think I just leave that as is.
The default settings?
I think I just leave that on default. Color limit, I believe I leave that on the same as well. I don't play around with those much, and maybe I should.
Right.
Maybe I should, but I really don't.
I appreciate it. An awesome day today. What do you think about Lake Fork?
This place.
Are we going to put the goat? Come on now. We putting the goat on it, or you still holding out for something else?
It has the biggest large. I caught almost 37 pounds. So,
That's an awesome day.
It has to be.
Hey, congratulations, and thank you so much, buddy.
Appreciate it.